My dear Biafrans worldwide, Ndewono, greetings. I've made this call before and I'm making it again. Not because I feel like I'm any major person of authority, but just simply because I realize time is critical and some things you need to prepare for before crunch time and just in case. When I first made this call, I made it very subtle because I didn't want to attract a lot of attention. But now I'm making this call louder because the time is getting critical. I'm not a pessimist, I'm an optimist. If you met me, you'd know. But I'm also a realist. And in being a realist, I believe in expecting the unexpected. Chance favors the prepared mind. In this struggle, I really sincerely hope things don't get hot and spirals into armed conflict and struggle. But also, in being a realist, I know and understand that I must prepare my mind for the worst and also prepare others around me for the worst. It's better we prepare before the onset of the worst than to start scrambling and running around trying to do the necessary when the worst is already set in. In my first call, I said I was starting a new group, a clandestine group dedicated to gathering information. This is not about asking for funds or money. No, no. This group will be dedicated to gathering information and analyzing and processing that information and passing it on to the right channels. Like I said, this is not about asking for funds or soliciting for, you know, any financial, any, financial, anything financial. This is all you need to be part of this is to give your own time and diligence. So far, I have done a lot of research, gathered a lot of information on the Nigerian military. I know how many jet fighters they have, what make, what model, what countries they bought them from. I know how many helicopter gunships they have, what make, what model. And I have all sorts of info on the Nigerian military. But it's a deluge of info. I need more minds. There's a lot to be gone through and analyzed so that we can help our people on the front line. This information will be processed and passed on to the right channels and hopefully they will know what to do with it. Channels like IPOB themselves, channels like BSMS, those are the people on the front line. And the best we can do for them, especially us in diaspora, is to help them gather any needful information that needs to be gathered so that they can focus on other aspects of the struggle. Especially those of us in diaspora, we have the time I am calling for. Yes, we can make videos, we can talk, but we can also do more, which is do research, gather information in case. Also, I'm calling out to any of our brothers in the Nigerian army. Any useful information you can pass down will help. Like the number of tanks, tank models, how they are fitted, their configurations, number of APCs, any military information will be very welcome. Please, I'm making this call because if things get hot, many of us will probably not go back. Why? Because, oh, some who say, oh, they have families, they have children, they have a job. Okay, fine, fine, that's cool. But you can still do something. You can still help. So this is not this is a call for us to gather around and add an extra dimension to our productivity for the cause. Like I said, I've done a lot of research, I've gathered a lot of information, but there's still so much to do. There's still so much to do. My primary worry, a lot of my research has centered on the Nigerian military's most deadly weapons. But like I said, there's so much. I've read up on so many military weapons. I've dug up on how much they cost. I've been looking into black markets, where to procure them. I've been watching terrorist videos to see how these guys bring down aircraft, what kind of weapons they use, how they get their weapons. The only thing remaining for me to do now is infiltrate a terrorist network, maybe on the dark web or something, and learn how to make IEDs. But I will do that. Look, our people on the front line do not have weapons. We need to evoke the spirit of our forefathers in 1966 who were so ingenious, they invented almost everything they needed. And this time, with global reach, with so many of us spread across the world, we can gather information. We can take that load off the backs of our brothers and sisters on the front line. So again, please, I would like you to join me. I put up a Facebook page before, but I quickly kind of, didn't, yeah, kind of kept it silent. I didn't want to push it, especially as I realized they were hacking into people's Facebook accounts. And this group is supposed to be a clandestine group. We're not supposed to show our hand. We're not supposed to, we're not even supposed to make noise. It's supposed to just gather the information, process it, and dispatch it to the necessary avenues and channels. I couldn't take the risk of being hacked on Facebook. So this time, I am going to put a link in the description section of this video. Click on that link. You will join my WhatsApp group. I will call you. We will talk. I'll discern your disposition. Please, I do not want to sit here in London and just watch another war on TV if it comes to that. Something has to be done. And even if it gets to the stage where I have to come back myself to carry gun, it will be good to know that there's still a bank of brothers out here looking out for the front line. You guys have to understand that our brothers on the front line in the zoo don't even have access to decent internet connection. How much research can they do on their own? And then Python dancing around them with no light. This is why I'm making this call. It's nothing financial. It's just for your time and diligence. Please join me.